जय श्री राम, हर हर महादेव। आज थोड़ा सा चर्चा करेंगे द सिचुएशन इवॉल्विंग इन वेनेजुएला। द ट्विटर एक्सपर्ट्स and the geopolitical experts have started venting that when we will resume Operation Sindoor 2, though the Operation Sindoor 1 has not finished yet, but they are talking about Operation Sindoor 2. Whereas if the resumption starts, it will be just continuation of Operation Sindoor. My point is, have you seen any statement from Ministry of External Affairs on social media? Any statements from Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar ji, on evolving situation? Any statement by Honorable Prime Minister? Any statement by Honorable Vice President or the President of India? Zero. When head of the state and the respective departments are silent, but the experts are doing as usual their business, suggesting, and end up, and will definitely will see end up in cursing the government. They don't realize what type of neighbor we have, what type of opponent we have, what type of population within India we have. That is main agenda. But we have to advise, rather than being by the government side during time of crisis and global crisis, we believe in advising the government unnecessary. I say unnecessary, because the necessary advice are not given on social media. Though few are definitely very much useful, but that can be also given through other channel. Government definitely takes note of it if it is viable, but all the time some experts commented that India will send humanitarian aid to Afghanistan. Why not India will send humanitarian aid to Afghanistan? That's our policy. Prosperous never. But when never doesn't behave like never, we also believe in punishing the never. And we have seen how much and how we punish our never who doesn't fall in line. Not our line, but a line accepted by international norms. We are just standing up to the global power. Don't expect us to behave like global power. And definitely India at occasion had not surrendered its interest. We have seen at various stages. And there are a number of examples. But there will always question mark on the government who is doing everything to deliver its promises. Deliver for the nation. From catching and just cursing government on Hidut issue to foreign affairs. And mind it, none of the experts has the daring to call such things during Congress rule. So you can see their intention and their motive. And some people are asking why sudden change in Arnab behavior. See, Arnab has no change. Arnab behavior was exactly what he has been. Problem is that you made him hero. You made Kangana a hero. You made XYZ anytime a hero, just on one statement. Sometimes Anand Ranganathan, sometimes Ajit Bharti, sometimes Jesai Deepak, everyone. You make them hell out of the hero. Hero out of the hell. Sorry, correction here. But problem is that you don't know how to use them, like the leftist and Congress use them. I always believe them. If they talk about your agenda, definitely use them. but making them your hero is just unacceptable because they are money driven, they're agenda driven. Do you remember when Arnab was arrested by Maharashtra Police and Uddhav Thackeray? And just see when Republic Maharashtra and Maratha and Republic Bangla was launched. You will get to know what was the script behind that. Do you know what did Arnab do during CA, initial days of CA? Today is venting and pouring a lot of tears for Bangladeshi Hindus. But when government brought CA, it was Arnab who was just firing his shots in the TV channel. In fact, due to his such a provocation, police has to fire at some protest in Guwahati and Dibrugarh, and few protesters lost their life. And just because he raised Sushant Singh Rajput case, he is hero, sir. Ghanta. And for dear Sushant Singh warriors, definitely I say I will use for the cleaning of Bollywood. But if he'll say that I will abuse, curse and question the BJP government on the issue of Sushant Singh Rajput, do hell with your logic. Because he was the same person when the Padmavat movie was released, though I don't trust the actress or actor in that particular movie. But it was not Padmavat movie, it was the emotion Padmavat, Johar. That's some rough element. I also say that's some rough element. But at least they has the guts to protest for their faith. Let it be any motive. But they protested. And what he did? He said, I feel shame to use Rajput name. Just because Karni Sena has done vandalism on the name of Padmavat. And he removed his surname Rajput from his name. When check the records. And he became hero. That's your mindset. That's your way of thinking, not mine. So have patience. Government is not curing only the disease, but the source of the disease, root of the disease, so that another Sushant Singh or another XYZ doesn't become an example case. For me, I trust my government. I just fully support my government. Whatever decision they take in the national interest. And I believe that they have the capability, they have the intention, and they are doing very much well. If they somehow think that somehow I think or we think that they are lacking or they are not doing adequately, definitely we can ask. But question is not my capability, because I know the government has delivered unimaginable things, what you could not have imagined. Just last two examples. Before 2014, what was the preferred destination? Just think. Not of New Year only. The preferred destination post-marriage, post-wedding. And now post-marriage and post-wedding, where do couple choose to go? You will get to know what type of work government is doing and where the government is trying to take the nation. A spiritual, cultural resurgence. Secondly, humanity. There is nothing called world humanity. And if you are believing that you are human and you should behave like human, then just remember, someone has become inhuman to protect your humanity. The day you confront a Muslim, you will become a Hindu. I again repeat, you are a human till the time you don't confront a Muslim. The day you confront a Muslim, you will become a Hindu. And last, on the geopolitical events, whatever happening around, I will say, right dictates the right. Might dictates the right. Loser don't dictate the history nor the right. So strengthen yourself. Make yourself mighty without making noise, because empty vessel sounds so much too much. Jai Shri Ram, Mahadev.